Welcome back. This is so exciting. She's the world's best-selling soprano, selling more than 30 million records. Sarah Brightman played the role of Christine in The Phantom of the Opera and famously performed at the Barcelona Olympics. Now she's in Australia, starring on stage in Sunset Boulevard.
Sarah plays Norma Desmond alongside Aussie actor Tim Draxl in the lavish musical. Sunset Boulevard comes to the Sydney Opera House this month following its Melbourne season. And Sarah Brightman and Tim Draxl join us on the couch now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Sarah, we know you are a global legend, but when you come to play such a role as this, are there any nerves? Is there any sort of, second thoughts you got?
Of course there are nerves.
Or do you just roll it out because you've done it before?
I wish. No, there are huge amounts of nerves, and Tim will back me up on this as well. A lot of them you get through in rehearsal, and that's the beauty of doing rehearsals. And we had a long rehearsal period because it's a brand new production. But it's been amazing, and the roles, they're really meaty roles to do both Tim's and my roles, because they're complex characters. They're going through a complex time, and anyone that knows the roles of Norma Desmond and your role, they're dark but beautiful all at the same time. Yeah. Can I say how lovely you two look today? You and your white and black.
You can stay, Sarah. You stay as long as you want.
We blinged up a little bit today.
Oh, you look fantastic. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Tim, those shoes are outstanding. Look at those, very subtle of you.
Very subtle.
Tim, I've got to ask you, working with Sarah, sparring on stage, and I use that term loosely, night after night. How does it feel for you?
It's quite amazing. I mean, it's a dream come true for me, getting to work with Sarah. And like you said in the rehearsal process, there's so much to figure out and there's so many nerves to get over, especially for me, kind of performing with Sarah and knowing that I was going to be on stage with her. But there's moments in the show where I literally kind of remember, when I was a kid, and I've never told you this, but I used to listen to Sarah's, Phantom of the Opera recording and sing along to the soprano parts, and my dad would be in the front going, shut up, shut up. And Mum would go, let him alone, he's having fun, he's having fun. But no, it's a dream come true. It's quite amazing.
And Tim's been amazing because he's been incredibly supportive, because I haven't actually been in a musical theatre piece for 30 years, sub 40 years, whatever. And so, I've had another type of career going all over the world doing concerts and that sort of thing, and a recording artist and whatever. So he was incredible at the beginning, and I felt immediately at ease because he's very, very professional and a great actor and everything. So, but it's been a good combination, hasn't it?
Well, I think I was so worried about the singing side of things because I've never had to sing so much in my entire life. And Sarah was more worried about the acting thing, so we kind of lent on each other for those.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
I know. You've had an amazing career, Sarah, and worked with some very famous people. Who's your sort of, famous bestie that you've loved working with?
Tim Draxl.
Besides Tim. I don't know, really. I mean, everybody... This is the beauty of working with different artists, is that everybody is so individual. So you can never say... You can say, oh, I really enjoyed the role. I'm working with that person and playing that role. But no, I couldn't say with that. They're all wonderful. And of course, being an artist, it's it's beautiful. We're in a very sort of wonderful place to be artists, but it's incredibly hard all at the same time. So it has its ups and downs, and that's what's so beautiful about playing these roles. Is they're two complex characters actually in a sort of very downward place, aren't they, in their careers, and they're fighting.
Troubled.
Yes, troubled.
Mentioning, Sarah, that you haven't been on stage for quite some time, 30 years ago, Hugh Jackman played the role that you're playing, Tim.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No.
To rave reviews.
Not at all. Not at all.
How does that feel?
It's kind of like there was this legend about, Hugh Jackman performing this role and the show itself being performed down in Melbourne. So there was a lot to live up to, but I was kind of very conscious, with our director, Paul Warwick-Griffin, to kind of, as Sarah said, it's a brand new production, so we wanted to kind of start afresh and go back to the drawing board with creating them from scratch and looking at the film and what Billy Wilder was saying with the film, because it's obviously adapted from the film itself. But there's pressure. And there's a lot of people that come to stage door and go, I saw Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
and I immediately go, what are they going to say next?
Well, just to make you feel better, I saw Glenn Close in the original production and Billy Wilder was there.
Yeah.
And it's like, now doing this role, it's like, ooh.
Oh, of course.
So, you know, it's the same.
You're
but that's the beauty of these, when these classic pieces get shown and audiences really enjoy them, for them to have different actors, different people bringing in a new perspective, people really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
Sarah, I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Guys, you've sold it to us because of your rapport and how well you get on sitting on the couch. Just beautiful. Sarah,
we do
Tim,
have fun.
Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. And
having
enjoy your time in Australia.
I'm definitely, it's a beautiful country. So.
Thank you
so much.
Well, Sunset Boulevard premieres at Sydney Opera House from August 28. Tickets are now on sale.